What is going on, guys? UmbreonIsTheBest here, bringing you another 5th gen battle, being all that narrated Wi-Fi battle stuff that you guys seem to like me for. Anyways, here we got an OU battle, which is very, very uncommon for me. And I'm going to actually be using a rain dance team, because it's not even a rain dance team, it's just a rain team, because it's Drizzle, and Polytoad is just that sexy green frog that does work. I mean, it's just a continuous stream of doing work. That is what Polytoad does. Anyways, he's going to go for the Thunder Wave here, and he's going to Polytoad Paralyze. That's a tongue twister. He's going to paralyze Polytoad. But I'm going to be able to break through the Parahax. I'm going to get the Focus Blast off. Wow, man, that's 2 mistakes in under a minute. That's crazy. Yeah, but I'm going to be able to Focus Blast. It does a little under half, and he's going to want to get out of there, and he goes for the Volt Switch. And, I go for the Focus Blast nonetheless. I still go for it because I do hopefully want to get rid of this thing. I'm not big on Steel types. They can wall a lot, but at the same time, they can also be broken down quite easily. But I do go for the second Focus Blast. Like I said, he goes into Jalorda, and as you see, it just does a butt-ton of damage. But that's because it's not Jalorda. It's actually Zoroark, so I don't know what his main plan was bringing in Zoroark after I just Focus Blast. So maybe he just didn't want his Clang thing to die, and he felt this was, the appropriate switch. But he goes for the Night Daze, and it does a nice chunk. It is Life Orbed, so I mean it's as to be expected. But I get fully paralyzed, so I think I'd probably just go for the Scold. I mean, it seems like the logical thing to do. I'm not, because I know it'll kill, just because it's Stab in the rain. And he's going to hit me with another Night Daze. I get to hang on to that 31 HP for the win. Yay, not really. It wasn't for the win, because, Polytoad is almost useless. I don't want to say he's completely useless, because no Pokemon at any HP is ever completely useless if you play it right. It's kind of like poker. You just got to know what's in your hand, and sort of work with what you got. Anyway, he goes into his Clang, and this is exactly what I'm saying. I know I can get an easy free switch in, because he's going to go for the Volt Switch, because he's going to want to get out there and kill me. But I'm going to go into Zapdos with the Lightning Rod, and just soak that up. So now I got a nice +1 special attack. He's going to withdraw here. I know he's going to switch out, and that's why I go straight for the substitute, get a nice little, beanbag to hide behind as he goes into his Hydreigon. Maybe it's Specs, these things can get pretty nasty when they're Specs, especially with Draco Meteor. But he doesn't want to risk missing, because he sees that I have the sub up, so he knows that he has to get rid of this sub if he wants any chance of any of his Pokemon to be able to take on Zapdos. But I go for the Hidden Power. Fighting? Maybe? It might be Fighting. It seems like a good choice to have Fighting. It could also be Ice or Dragon, though I doubt it's Dragon. I think it'd probably be between... Oh, it could be Bug, but I don't normally run Hidden Power Bug. I do sometimes, when you feel like you just need that one thing to get rid of the Dark-type Pokemon or whatever. But from what I'm thinking, it's probably Fighting, just so I can counter, like Rock types and shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. But, it's more like to cover, I guess, not so much Doryuzu, but to give me a fighting chance against Doryuzu, because Hidden Power Ice does hit for neutral, even though it's ground, because it is part Steel. But at the same time, Hidden Power Fighting would give me the advantage, because I do carry Thunder on this Zapdos, which is, Thunder in the Rain, Stab, possibly Modest Nature, with that beautiful Lightning Rod ability. Yeah, that's going to do some work. I'm going to switch out here. Maybe I was thinking it was in the sand and I needed to get out, or I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to save Zapdos altogether, because he still had a comfortable HP. I switch into Polytoad as Death Fodder. Excuse me, guys. But like I said, every Pokemon can be useful. And he goes into a Doryuzu. Or he's still in Doryuzu, I'm sorry. I go into Jirachi, is what I meant to say. Yeah, this part kind of pissed me off, which is probably why I'm messing up so much around here. Just blame it on that. Yeah. But I go for the Drain Punch. And because I know my Jirachi's EV spread, he doesn't know my Jirachi's EV spread. I know I can easily live the Earthquake if he's the max speed nature, and if he's still the max attack nature, I can still live it, but it would be a lot closer. I do live it, but I flinch because he's using the King's Rock item, which is very unfortunate because otherwise Jirachi could have stayed in there. It could have easily drain punched. I would have gotten a lot of my HP back, and the Doryuzu would have been dead, but, you know, I just like, okay, I'm going to stop playing so nice. I'm going to go into Mence because Mence, you know, I can obviously outspeed because he's not in the sand. I go for the Earthquake because I know it's super effective, and I know this thing has so crap defenses, it doesn't even matter. So I got that nice Moxie boost here. I'm thinking I'm a max speed nature, judging from the Life Orb. Though I could be an adamant nature and just going for like pure strength altogether. Just like all out fighting power. But yeah, I go ahead and go for that second Earthquake. I take out the Clang thingy, and all his Pokemon's names are in Japanese. So it's not really helping me, especially since I already don't know a lot of the Pokemon's names. I kind of know their Japanese names, and I know some of them. Like some of the American names, like I think this is like Bravery or Braviary or something like that. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how this one happened either. I go for the +2 stab Dragon Claw with Life Orb, and it still lives. I mean, it barely lives, but I mean, really, +2 from Immense. It seems like that should have killed, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, so he's going to kill me off with the Brave Bird. Sadly for him, he's going to kill himself anyways. And I think I'm going to go into Magna Zone now. Yeah, man, got that D Zone going on. Yeah, sorry about that. I got my D Zone out here. He goes for the Leaf Storm. And it turns out this is a Perversity Gelorda thingy Mobob, which can be very irritating at times. But I go ahead and I go for the Thunder. I get the Parahax, I don't think he's ever fully paralyzed though, but I do paralyze him, which is great for me in case he was scarfed. But I'm able to go off for the second Thunder. Sorry guys, 2 yawns, 1 narration. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like redoing my narrations though, because I feel if I have to redo it, it's not as good as the first one. Even if I mess up in the first one, at least, you know, it's still my first take. I like to take, you know, first and go. But, ooh, he kills me with that second Leaf Storm, so that's a shame. Magnezone is out of there. But now I know I can easily come in with Zapdos and go for the Hidden Power. It might be Ice. Hello. This could tell me. Oh, I was using an Ice one. So, alright. So this is my Ice. That was my Hidden Power Ice. So that is a good game, and later, guys.